This time of year, the importance of every game is magnified. A mid-season top 10 clash and the message it will send the playoff committee might well resonate the rest of the season. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23.
Stop, baby. Move up. Chill out. All right. Go play with toys. Yeah, I just like misbehaving and misbehave. And that's for sure right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You right there. You got your toy right here. What we doing? Dun, 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 dun. That's your song, baby. You a different breed. love you, but you're a different breed, homie. You got it. You got Pikachu right there, baby.
Really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the Yellow Jackets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Little. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they have playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Hey, move, baby.
These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Stop, baby.
And I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to him back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity.
Get down.
Prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line.
Look, I got it.
To the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. on the gun. He leaves it with the bat. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the 1st quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the
I see,
lead.
baby. I see you watching your show. I see you.
Summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Offense in a bunch formation. In 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
A good job by the defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Norman. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They're going back to the ground. There we go. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down if they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Baker. Creates a little space. Finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it.
Did I say move, baby?
He'll be stopped at the 15.
Leave your sister alone. I love you too. No, stop. 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 Leave her now.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll run it from from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
No, I told you stop. Stop me, stop.
With a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it.
Yeah, because you wasn't listening.
How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds a tight end.
I did.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. No. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Got it in the middle, it's Little. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Throwing right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll give it to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough of that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got a man. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Quarterback keeper. Past the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Hey.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Corners are going to bail. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, cool.
To kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. But the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Yes.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. It's complete to the right. And the first guy couldn't get it, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours.
I'll be there in a little bit, okay?
Field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Norman. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The give to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Hand off from the gun. They'll give it one to the 20.
Okay, baby, 1 second.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Snagged in the middle. It's Norman. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
From the gun, the ground game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot.
You gotta do play your
Keep
zone, bro.
finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. So they come to the line in the Wildcat, going to give him a different look. Snap to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
No running room on the last 2 plays. Can they find a track on 3rd and goal? They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And that one will give them the lead.
Put you right there for a reason, big dog.
I like the decision to go
I
for
saw
it. I
it.
think a lot of
You
people
got, all you got to do is do your job. That's all. You do your job, nothing more, nothing less.
Nice job. They had
Nothing
this
more,
very
nothing
ready.
less.
They go with the pass. Nice throw. Nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Yoder. At midfield, he's got room. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Lost a throw on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw again. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down.
Hey, who that? That's on me.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Giant game about to start. Show me some of these scores, yeah?
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Little. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football all week long.
That was a good blitz.
The biggest downs of this game.
That was a good blitz.
We're going to target our best player. And we're
I
going to
like
make sure
that.
he
That was a
gets
good
looks.
blitz.
It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Scooby, Scooby-Doo, where are you? Yeah.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Push down for the tackle. The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. They go to the ground. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop.
Scare money don't make money. I like that, bro. What you say, baby? Cookie milk? Okay. 1 second, baby.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They piece together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Looking at a blitz. He's looking at a blitz.
To the ground with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside.
Let's go! EA. Hey, listen. We gotta be a little lucky. That's all. We gotta be a little lucky. EA gonna get both sides bullshit here and there. That definitely should have been a pass breakup. At least a pass breakup.
He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Middle Tennessee is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great way.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll move his way forward to the first down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one.
But I wouldn't condemn him for what he did.
First down for this offense.
He's bad. In the situation, yeah, he's bad. But I know he was probably blindsided. Like, they have riding with so-and-so. They got a hammer in the car. They got some weed in the car. What am I supposed to do?
This ain't me. I'm gonna keep the way that defense rounded out the end of the surf string just now. And I'm gonna say this. I always felt that gun was bad. Okay? Now, if you ask me to go ahead and revisit, because as a man of the belief you never stop learning, take learning to the grave. If you ask me today, you have different feelings towards gun. I still say he's bad, but I have a little bit of a different reason why. Because not all cases are created equal. And the same way I closed out that surf shit, it applies.
Everybody give you that too.
Saying me and my lawyer were affected by you saying YSL is a gang, and I'm trying to say it's just a record label.
Yeah, Brian said that's what he said. Like, yeah, we're gonna jam you up. We gotta find some kind of alternate route to make this not look like y'all were in the service of the game. So now you say that.
And I mean,
I never came out. But you feel the same.
As long as I found out the details, yes. I wouldn't have to. I don't have to be visual. I can read it. You know what I'm saying? Now, because we're such visual creatures, if we hear that Diddy beat the shit out of Cassie, some people are going to be like, damn, what did she do? You see the video, it makes it 10 times worse. So because we're visual creatures, yeah, it made it worse for Gunna. Everybody knows that. But it also reveals how many people are in that situation. We just never see that video get out. We never see that. It never has that type of impact. But in Gunna's case, it happened. The video didn't come out. It just is what it is.
So like in certain situations, like if they was to ask him, oh, well, if a Rolling Six is the game, you can't say no. So, like, of course,
I'll challenge that. So, all right, depending on who you speak to, some people will say you're always going to have the option to not say shit. Then, depending on who you speak to, some people's going to say you have the option to lie. We lie to the authorities, and you can say no. Then you speak to a third person, that person's going to say, like what King Yeller did, like, I'm telling them shit that they already know. So, different perspectives, and the details on that I will hear out, and some I'm going to attack, and some I'm going to say you're right, and some I'm going to say you're wrong, because it's not going to be clear cut. But you can't say that across the board. If I tell you something you already know, it's okay. That's not okay.
Yeah, it's basically affirmation. That's what they ask. They already know.
Not okay. Yeah, that's not okay. You know what I'm saying? In certain cases, but that's one of the reasons why I did in the long stream, the first one, when I went through all the mafia history, and I said, me personally, I'm now at a point where I am done equating any of these street gangs to Omerta and to the mafia, because none of them move as such. None of them. The mafia's rules was we don't even exist. Street gangs is here's my hat, here's my chain, here's my shirt, here's my flag, here's my beads, here's my hand sign, here's my call-outs, here's my podcast, here's my song, here's my video, here's my handshake, here's everything to tell you what I am. Here's my post, here's my hashtag, here's everything, here's my tattoo. The mafia didn't go for none of them.
And that's one thing, how many countries? The mafia never had tattoos.
I'm telling you, we learned that even certain musicians still believe in. Jay-Z was one of those guys. He said that in the Streets is Watching movie. Like, he was just still thinking, like, I'm not supposed to be something that you can identify. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows if you get grabbed, when you are in that holding cell, they will come with that clipboard and that pen and that paper. And they, hey, so what's your name? What do you do for a living? You got any tattoos? Or they want to write it down, because that can identify you later on. Some lady out the window says, I see somebody with a tattoo on the back of the neck.
Tattoo on the hand.
That could be A1P, you know what I'm saying? it is what it is. And that's why I am done trying to say street gangs need to abide by the same rules of the mafia, but they don't want their rules to be the same as the mafia. They show us that for ages. So a lot of people are infatuated with the mafia. A lot of people think that following mafia type of principles, whether it be or not even pressing with the legs, like luckily into extortion, or into crime, organized crime.
How nice is it as a defense when you got a
furtherance of each other to get to this bag or whatever.
Dominant as this guy has been all game long.
First of all, the Mafia didn't even really fuck with black people. They say damn near Frank Lucas was the only person, the first person to even get close to them. It's one that they respected. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't even like black people. I'm not going to say that they was racist, but they like people too, man. Yeah, but I'm really not saying that it was a racist vibe, but it was almost like how it is, like this Jewish community. It's like,
man, this is
racist.
such a hard situation.
We just love our own thing. We got our own community, you know what I'm saying? And the Indians, they call us Nubians and whatnot, all that shit. You gotta stay aggressive. And here we are, fast forward, Mafia this, Mafia that.
And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
No kids, no elderly people, no women. Like, if you got kids,
fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense.
The Goodfellas is a good example. I know you've seen it probably many times. The Goodfellas is even with OG, I can't remember his actor name. He was like, bringing too much heat. Bringing too much heat. Chill out.
I do you one better.
Looking to throw it,
I get the example, like, street gangs, wagon, 50s, they fall out, their videos, everything where they show you what they are. Do you realize that there was division in the Mafia to the point where niggas was locked in on killing each other and fussing and fighting simply because they thought John Gotti's outfits were too expensive?
First play of the first possession, OT.
Simply because they thought his were too expensive. As a matter of fact, we saw that in. I want to go walk the real shit with real John Gotti. We can go.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Why you take the show? We are not going. You should be in the kitchen license so you can stay in the casino and keep working. So we do the skim, which was a Mafia thing. The Vegas skim and all that type of shit. Like, they hated anything that people could see or hear. Anything. So yeah, if you're John Gotti, and everybody could tell that that's a tailor-made suit. The difference is night and day. I'm done acting like street gangs is like it's all the same. No, Mafia is not the same. Give the Italians their shit. The Mexicans got their shit. The street gangs and us black motherfuckers, we got our shit. Shouldn't even say I'm not gonna act a gang member. No. I'm just saying, it's different. The Asians, they got their shit. And nobody follows the same shit. It just is what it is. Not like the Goodfellas and think that do the same shit. No.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get to the red zone.
They coming up. We had a chance to bring a member up in a long time. It's always good seeing you. Tell the family I said what's up, man.
It's you right here playing the game.
Tell ourselves what's up, man.
Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that he made there on that RPO. No one wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Field is condensed. Not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
There is a sense of urgency happening right now on defense. Backed up, close to their end zone on that 3rd down. They stop the run. They stuff it. Now setting up 4th.
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And this one will be stopped.
Good fucking defense. I don't know how you got him to play that route so well, but good fucking defense.
As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They've got a little work in front of them here on third down, and they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown.
This is something. All right.
From the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own.
Great job rallying the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
Okay, money don't make money.
This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Good defense.
The sack ends it as the defense puts the
I should have threw it. That's my fault.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Out. God, those are coming out.